Hungry, fella?
That ought to hold you for a while.
So he too can forage. And that's just what they are called, a mob.
Get the hell out of here! You may scream. There is no shame.
First time ever of America.
I am so sorry!
Hello, welcome, welcome. Is that intro getting any better? I think I need to work on it. So I hope everyone is feeling well. We're doing just a little live stream. And I've got a nice little picture up there. Our solar system is 4.568 billion years old. How do they come to that conclusion? I don't know, but they are much more smarter than me. Much more smarter. Now we'll do a time. We'll go and check some times around the world. So we are in New York. It's coming up to 10 p.m. Hello everyone in New York. East coast of America. London, 3 in the morning. Probably not going to get too many viewers from there. And Tokyo is 11 a.m. coming up to lunchtime over there. So, yeah. The only thing I really know what to do is feed myself. And I've got a sandwich here. I'll show you. Because it's yummy. So I've got a Sanger here. It's a Fritz salad Sanger, toasted. Fritz, cheese, tomato, beetroot, and lettuce. Oh, that looks good, doesn't it? Are you jealous? It's about lunchtime here. So what would you think would beat that for a lunchtime snack? Nothing, I'm betting. Nothing at all. But I'll be willing to take suggestions. So that's my lunch. I'm going to eat this. We're going to have a look at a bit of Twit Twat. Follow me on Twit Twat. This is coming from World of Engineering. So they've probably got some good stuff in there, eh? There's Earth right there. And a few other planets. Look how big the sun is in relation to all the other planets. That's massive. So let's go and have a look at World of Engineering. Now all of this will be well and truly over the top of my head, but you know, we can still have a look. Oh, a lot of writing, isn't there? A lot of writing, not a lot of pictures. I need pictures. I need the pictures. Oh, I'm just going to have a bite of this Sanger. Sorry guys, but it is what it is. I'm hungry. Oh, look at that. Can we get a little bit more of this action, please? Look at that. That is just deliciousness right there. See that? You're jealous, I know. Alright. Don't need to focus on me eating. Oh yeah. I better continue eating this or it's going to fall apart. I mightn't know too much about engineering, but boy, I know how to make a good sanger. Got my dog down here. Do you want some? Do you? Eat, Butchie? Alright, so we've got a bit of twit twat going on here. Let's go for a bit of a scan. Bit of a look-ski. Chatoonie? The Chatoonie Show. What is that? Haven't seen that before. Who should I follow on Twitter? Comment down below. Who should I follow on TwitTwat? Well, that looks cool. That looks cool. Who's that? Space Ghost. Space Ghost. Awesome. I like that name. Space Ghost. Shang-Chi. Wonder how that's going. No one's talking. It's been out for 2 minutes and no one's talking about it. All the news outlets, reporters, nothing. Oh, look, check this bike out. That's a nice looking ride, isn't it? CBR Fireblade. What would that be? 1100? $900? $600? Got this little ulcer thing on the back of my tongue. It's annoying. What else we got here? Entry to SA restricted. Everything's restricted over here. The COOF has stuffed everything up. And the governments are just riding it for everything they can. While the people suffer. Did you see my other stream where they had Father's Day with 2 opposing states, 2 opposing states meeting and they had a plastic barrier put up. So people on this side and that side could talk and mingle and share some lunch and some food together in the same town, but separated by the border. That's how restricted we are in society, that they can have two opposing borders, but opposing sides meeting in the middle of a town, but this side of the town can't mingle with this side of the town. Work that out. What about if all your supermarkets are on that side of the town? Do you need to get a special permission? You have to get a certificate to go into another state, territory, to buy your food, which could be just over there. You could be looking at it. Bizarre. Not much in the funny. What should I follow that's funny? Call of Duty Vanguard. Has anyone played that? I haven't purchased that, so I haven't played it. Oh, this is the Shang-Chi, Simu Lee, doing a pitch. Let's have a look at this.
The 10 Rings, only in theaters now.
2.3 million views.
First pitch. You know, when you get a ceremonial first pitch in and a backflip, you're winning. This is Simu Liu, star of Marvel Studios' Shang-Chi and the Legend of the 10 Rings, only in theaters now. First pitch strike, and then a 10-point landing.
I could do
You know,
that.
when you get a ceremonial first pitch in and a backflip, you're winning. This is Simu Liu, star of Marvel Studios' Shang-Chi and the Legend of the 10 Rings, only in theaters now. First pitch strike, and then a 10-point landing. You know, when you get a ceremonial first pitch in and a backflip, you're winning. This is Simu Liu, star of Marvel Studios' Shang-Chi and the Legend of the 10 Rings,
He's
only
getting all
in
the
theaters
attention at the
now.
moment, isn't he?
First pitch strike, and then a 10-point landing.
Being the star.
You know, when you get a ceremonial first pitch in and a backflip, you're winning. This is Simu Liu, star of Marvel Studios' Shang-Chi and the Legend of the 10 Rings, only in theaters now.
Not much happening in the Twitter world, is there? Not much going on in Twitter. Villains of Gotham. Oh, I seen the other day, yesterday or this morning. Must have been yesterday. New images of the Penguin. Let's see if we can get them up. Oh, excuse me, guys. Oh, That was nice. Alright, let's see if we can get these images up of the Penguin in the new Batman series, movie that's coming out with Patterson. What is it? Colin Farrell? Colin Farrell's coming out as the Penguin in the new Batman series. Possibly revealed. Colin Farrell's Penguin in the Batman possibly revealed. We don't want possibly. The Batman Colin Farrell's Penguin only has 5 or 6. So it's just basically verbalizing what he looks like, is it? So we haven't got any actual photos.
Oral-B Pro Health toothpaste strengthens enamel on the inside, plus it protects the outside from erosion. Oral-B Pro Health.
The Penguin is only going to be in the upcoming The Batman film for 5 or 6 scenes. Hey everybody, I'm Adam Martinetti, and that's still a lot of scenes. Colin Farrell, who plays the Penguin, recently spoke on the Happy Sad Confused podcast about his experience working on the Batman. Commenting on what we can expect from Matt Reeves' The Batman, Farrell said that he's just as excited as fans to see the result in movie theaters. I'm only in it.
Yeah, this isn't going to give us anything, is it? This is just all lip service. This is bugger. I thought there were some images dropped. Oh, here we go. Is that... No. Is that him? Colin Farrell's details the Batman, the Batman Penguin transformation, fat suit, screen time, and more. Is that him? Alright, I'll put this up on the big screen. Here we go. Is that him there? Colin Farrell in The Batman. Man. If I seen that, there's no way that I'd pick that's Colin Farrell under it. Under the mask or whatever they do. Is that him? It must be. He doesn't even... Isn't he supposed to look like a penguin? I suppose you can have the traits of doing what penguins do. Or, you know, have penguins around you and not look like them. So it probably just goes to show the direction they're taking with the film is that it's going to be more of a realistical take. So yeah, that's what I was sort of expecting. Something that would like give you the sort of look and aspect of being a penguin. That's bizarre, isn't it? Wow. That is interesting stuff. He's got some decent scars on him. Yeah, that's well, this is them here. Bruce Wayne. He doesn't look like Bruce Wayne. Yeah, I know everyone's interpretation of Bruce Wayne's different, but like, he'll make an excellent Batman. I've seen a couple of the Batman. Like, let's get some Batman. Robert Pattinson's Batman. Where is he? Is that him there? Like, when I say he'll make a good Batman, I know that he's going to have a suit and his face is going to be half covered, but Bruce Wayne, if that's, I don't know. This is really going to test out his acting ability, which I know that he's good at. He's good. He's a good actor. There's no doubt about that. But it just doesn't seem the right role for him, being Bruce Wayne. Time will tell. But it does look to be a very realistic take on Gotham and the Batman lore. Perhaps the most startling aspect of Matt Reeves' The Batman to emerge when the first footage premiered online over a year ago was the transformation of Colin Farrell into the Penguin. In the new spin of the Dark Knight franchise led by Robert Pattinson in the starring role, Farrell is unrecognisable as the iconic DC villain. Here given a more grounded look than, say, Danny DeVito's, Danny DeVito's take on the Penguin was, you looked at him and you could see Penguin aspects to him. He was like a mutant. But this take, he just looks like a, sort of like a beaten down homeless man. Just, got revenge. All I see there is just revenge. Which could work. Yeah, absolutely. It could work. That Colin Farrell look there, though, that could be before he turns into the Penguin. So he could be a downtrodden, like, person who's been beaten up and scarred, and then later on in the film we get a different look again when he's fully transformed into the Penguin. So yeah, we don't know. Well, I don't know, but it looks, he looks pretty cool. He looks... I can't pick it. Man, they're so good, aren't they? The people that do all the makeup and the face what do they call it? Prosthesis? No, that's the limb, isn't it? That's making limbs. Something to be interested in for sure. Be interested to see their take on it. What do we got here? Libs of TikTok. Let's have a look at this.
Doesn't focus on their intelligence. So I don't...
See what she has to say.
So I don't know if this is considered an unpopular opinion, But if you have a daughter, you need to stop calling her princess if you do. The way that Disney has branded the princess is based on her beauty as her most important asset. This term also encourages the damsel in distress that needs to be rescued by a man, and it doesn't focus on their intelligence or integrity or any other character trait. Why don't we call girls scientist, engineer, doctor? Like, why does it have to be something cutesy like, oh, princess, what do you need? Like, no. My daughter's father called her princess yesterday, and I had to lecture him again.
Lecture him again.
Even my own sister.
I'm surprised you've got a husband.
And I will tell them, don't call her that. Maybe I come across as very controlling, but I think it's a very harmful word, and she shouldn't look up to that term. So I don't know if this is considered it.
These people are nuts, aren't they? What is the big problem with calling a little girl princess? They dress up as princesses. Their fathers, their mothers call them princesses. What is such the harm? Can't you have a strong and determined and unwavering little girl that will grow up to be that way, even though she's been called a princess? Why do they focus on the negative aspect of this cutesy term? It's not that bad. You can have strong princesses. Strong, unwavering, determined, focused princesses. These people are nuts. And then her husband calls their little girl princess, and she reacts in a way like, all right, now I've got to lecture him. And if anyone else calls her princess, I'm going to have to go and lecture them. I suppose it's your world. Do what you will. Oh, is it doing it's doing the rounds? This is literally better than all the live action remakes Disney has made. Alright, this will be good. Let's play
Talk
this
because
up.
my collar allows me to talk. Hi there, my name is Doug, and I am
Jeez,
on a mission to meet new
they
friends.
I hope they don't swear or no nudity in any of these things that I'm pressing on.
Hi there.
Oh my god, did he just talk?
I did just talk.
I never met a talking dog.
I have never met a nicer smelling human.
I'm gonna talk.
I may talk
This is
because my
boring.
collar allows me to talk.
No.
Where's your owner?
Nah, not interested in that. Give me something exciting. PlayStation Showcase. Went from PlayStation 2, 3, Xbox 360, PS4 and PC gaming console. So that's where you come from. Alright, I went from Super Nintendo. Is it Super Nintendo to PS2 to Xbox 360. I had a gap there between Super Nintendo and PS2. Xbox 360, and then went from Xbox 360 to Xbox One, and that's where I am now. I haven't got the new Xbox. Disney Paris. Now that is a logo. Walt Disney World 50th should have taken notes. Disneyland Paris 30th anniversary celebrations begin on March the 6th. That's a pretty decent bloody logo, isn't it? What have we got here? Oh, who's not wearing a mask? The Falcon there. Rambo the Fox. Yeah, not really too much happening on Twitter, chaps. Is there? Not much Twitter action going on. Usually something pops up like an interview or a trailer, movie trailer or something. On this week's What If episode, meet Zombie Hunter Spider-Man. Zombie Hunter Spider-Man. Is this the next episode? This comes out tomorrow. What's today? Is it Wednesday? That looks pretty cool. So yeah, that comes out tonight, I think. Is it Wednesday or Tuesday? No, it's Tuesday. Day ahead of myself. So that comes out tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow night. Well, this is more libs of TikTok. This is the only thing that's given me any sort of entertainment at all. Alright, let's... what does it say? 2 people walk out of the Oregon Lowe's with carts of stolen merchandise. Employees look on and are unable to do anything. What the hell? Let's have a look at this.
Funny and disturbing at the same time.
Get their number plate. How blatant is that? You know what they got? Copper wiring, I bet you.
Where's the license tag?
Wow. Like, see, this is the problem with the world nowadays. That you can't say nothing, you can't do nothing. You just gotta sit back and just let the criminals do their thing. If that was me, I would have jumped on top of them and wrestled them to the ground, pinned them, while someone called the police to come in and whisk their ass to jail. What? Like, desperate times call for desperate measures, but Jesus. Jesus. No, don't do nothing. It's probably why we've got phones nowadays, that you've got that evidence. Like, before, people never had the chance to catalogue the evidence. So then there would be a lot more wrestles and fights before they took off. Now you can just, take a picture of their face, their number plate, watch, video them stealing or doing something, and and just pass it on to the authorities. So you don't have to tackle them down and risk them pulling out a knife or something. So yeah, no, good on them. Hope they catch them. And the thing is, what was it? 2 trolleys worth of stuff? You willing to go to jail or risk massive fines and court appearances for 2 trolleys worth? If you're going to steal something, make it worth it, for Christ's sakes. Oh, Captain America comic books here. Captain America and the Falcon. Behind bars. Oh, look at that. He's getting eaten by rats. That's pretty cool. What is that? Couple of classics there. Have they got the list of the era? Classic Captain America. All got classics. They don't have a date or anything. That's cool. Oh, this is Australia SAS.
That's where you go for piss and shit.
The latrines, the
Let's have a
life on bases.
Let's have a look at this. This is coming. This is going to be out soon. SAS Australia. Let's have a look at this. I'm interested in this. They're brutal. Trying to
Life
make
on
the celebrities crack.
Almost prehistoric. No mod cons, no showers, wash in a sink, shit in a bucket.
Those are your toilets. That's where you go for piss and shit.
The latrines, the toilets, yes, they're cubicles, but you can see each other. You're barely covered when you're having a dump.
Just don't make eye contact.
You're not going to be clean, you're not going to smell nice. You're going to have us breathing down your necks as well.
This is your home. It's also ours as well. That's where we live.
The living accommodation is basic, it's open. You've got a camp bed next to someone else's camp bed.
That's where the doctor lives. And the only reason you go to see him is if your legs are hanging off or your arms are hanging off. Not for broken nails, if you've got a fucking proper problem, okay?
No, not
Yeah, I
for
think living on
broken
base is going to be a
nails.
massive shock to them. They're not going to be able to hide from each other anywhere. They're going to learn an awful lot about people they probably never thought they'd learn a lot about. They're going to learn a lot about themselves.
So who's there? Who's recognisable?
Life on base is fucking hide from each other anywhere. They're going to learn an awful lot about.
There. Emma. What's that? Chrissy. Who do I recognise? Manu. He's the chef. He's the chef guy. Oh, can take that out. Manu. I think that's Mark Philippoussis, the tennis player. Jet, Isabel, don't know them. John Stephenson, I know he's the sprinter. Oh, Heath Shaw is the footballer. And Sam Burgess is the NRL footballer. Let's see if we can get... We'll close that down. Let's see if we can get a list of the people. SAS. Oh, here we go. Here we go. So this is the list of the people that's going to be in SAS. Alicia Molik, Bonnie Anderson. Who is she? Singer, actor. Socialite Bren Edelson. Oh, she the model that married that old guy. I think he's passed away. Should be worth a bob. Dan Ewing. I don't know him. I don't know her. Former politician. She mustn't have done anything. TV presenter for who? She attends the Championship Day Royal Randwick Racecourse. Don't know her. I know Heath Shaw. Isabel Cornish. Who is she from? Yana Pittman. Yeah, I know her. Dual Olympian. Jessica Paris. Sprinter. Don't know her. Jet Kenny. Is that Iron Man? Don't know him. John Stephenson. I know him. Kerry Potash. Beach volleyball Olympian. Don't know her. Kobe Aberton. I don't know him. Manu, I know him. Mark Philippoussis, I know him. Pete Murray? Is Pete Murray going to be on there? I like Pete Murray. I like his songs. Especially from his Feeler album. Yeah, I like Pete. What's he doing there? Isn't he? He's supposed to be... I suppose you can't tour nowadays because of the coof. Sam Burgess. I know of him, don't know too much of him. And that's it. Wow. It's going to be interesting. They're pretty brutal. I seen last season and geez, they pushed themselves to the limits. Like one day they could be strong as an ox, you know, determined, ready to go, and the next day they find themselves in a tough position and it's like, nah, I'm over it. So yeah, it's interesting to see when they crack. Doesn't say when it's going to be out, but I think it'll be out within the next couple of weeks or so. Protest against vaccine mandates, passports are happening all across the world. Thread on all the locations. It's true. It's true, man. They were saying today, especially over in Victoria, that you know, if you don't get vaccinated, your liberties are going to be reduced. Bizarre, man. I won't press on that because it'll just get me frustrated. People should be allowed to make their decisions as they feel fit. You know, why is it so hard? It's like the authorities just flexing their muscles, going, all right, well, you know, this is the rules. If you don't do this, we'll fine you. And that's another thing coming out of this coof and this situation, is that the governments and everything that are handing out benefits for people who have lost their jobs, or you know, businesses going under, not getting anything, no reimbursements, no fallback money, And the government's come out and go, all right, we're losing the money because these businesses aren't paying taxes as much. So they're losing money out. But what we'll do is we'll start fining people for not living up to the rules, for not abiding by all the rules. So in one way, they're going, all right, well, we're losing money, but they've got an extra stream of income that they can fall back on, and that is penalties and fines and sanctions. And I think there was a person who had a 4 people over and they got fined $5,000. How much work would you have to do to accumulate up $5,000 of tax money to go to the government? And they got that money in a night. One night. So, all these businesses are going under. People are losing their livelihoods, losing their jobs, going bankrupt, have got nothing. They can't fall back on anything. Their businesses suck their savings dry, and they've just got to live with the consequences and, see you later, goodbye. While the government goes, all right, we're losing money by this way, but what we can do is we'll fine people. It'd be nice to do that, wouldn't it? Oh, I'm losing my main revenue stream of money into my household. You over there, you've crossed across the front of my block. That'll be $50. We haven't got another income stream. Everything's governed, man. Everything's, signed off and ticked off by the law. No fallbacks. I'm just saying, it would be nice to lose a lot of money and go, oh, well, we'll just take it from over there. My money tree is all but being picked dry, so I'll just go over to that money tree and just pick a bit of money off of that. Just saying. Governments have got, they've got avenues, they've got ways and means of picking up the slack. The common folk don't. Do you hear that? She woke up. She was snoring. Bless her. Bless her cotton little socks. Bless you, princess. Oh no. I'm gonna start triggering people out there. Don't call your dog princess. Have you gotten consent? Paul Bettany says that what's he doing now? Says that he has thoughts about what would be great to do with White Vision in the future of the MCU. I'm not interested in that. That's way too far away to be worrying about that stuff. Oh, someone got a return tweet back from the man himself, Mark Hamill. Hi, Mark Hamill. Love you, King. Well, at least she didn't call him a princess. Oh, there's a Star Wars room. Have a look at that. Check that out. That looks pretty awesome. What's the mat under there? Is that the moon or something? You got a Han Solo and carbonite door. You can whack a few more figures up there, fella. Death Star. Lot Imperial themed, isn't it? No, Mark Hamill's replying to everyone. I wonder if he'll reply to me. What the hell? Who's that? Ricky Gervais. I hate to brag, but look at this photo of me. He's a crazy cat. He's a crazy cat. Oh, what have we got? What have we got here? Final trailer. Sorry, I've been using the wrong image. Here's the correct one. Final trailer. Oh, that's the name of the movie. Drops on September the 8th. What's today? September the 7th. Tomorrow. Maybe we can watch that tomorrow. Everyone's messaging Mark Hamill. Why is that? Am I friends with Mark Hamill? Following? Yeah, I am. $4.7 million followers. She's snoring again. Yeah, so how long have we been doing this for? 52 minutes. We're coming up to the hour, so I like to keep these at about an hour, so I might start winding this down a bit. What's this over here? All the madness we can expect from Thor: Love and Thunder. Oh, there'll be some stuff coming out on that soon, wouldn't there? I think, haven't they? Is that? Who in the hell is that? I don't know. I don't want to read too much into this. All the mat. Right, let's have a look anyway. Let's have a look. Let's have a squeeze. It's been a long, strange trip for Asgard God. Hasn't it been a strange trip for the God of Thunder? How they made him look to be a downtrodden, beaten drunk. The God of Thunder. What search bloody thing is this? Firefox, is it? Oh, Microsoft Bing, righto. So look at him here. Thor. Look what they done to Thor. Poor Thor. Thor drinking. They just stripped him bare, didn't they? They stripped him bare. What started as a fish out of water adventure with Shakespearean overtones. What? Oh man. What the hell? What started as a fish out of water adventure with Shakespearean overtones in 2011's Thor? Should I read more? Should I? I think my brain's going to melt out onto the floor. This is going to be a whole lot of lip service, isn't it? This is just going to be... yeah, I don't know. Should I jackknifed into one of the MCU's most broadly hilarious and visually inventive yarns. All it took was for somebody, specifically writer-director Tawaki Waititi, to release, hey, maybe a broya space warrior who rides around on rainbows, throws a big hammer and drinks like a Viking should be played for laughs. Even since Thor Ragnarok emerged from the devil's anus and embraced the I can't do this. I can't take this serious. If they're not going to take Thor, God of Thunder, serious, I can't take this serious. Come on. Come on. You turned Thor into a joke a number of times. What do you want from the poor guy? What do you want from the poor guy? And in Loki, the Loki TV series, they turned him into be a big joke as well. Like what? Like in the Marvel Avengers movies, he was this person who wanted all this power, wanted to rule so badly, wanted power, was ruthless about it, and he went searching and hunting for it, and he was determined. And then we get the TV series Loki, and he's just stumbling around like a little boy, just tripping over himself, getting out of the way of all the other characters in his own show. Oh well. It was made for someone. It wasn't made for Loki. Look, I'm not going to read this. I can't be bothered with this. I really can't. Alright, we'll move on fairly quickly on that. Yeah, no, we're good. Oh, Natalie Portman. I don't see how they're going to make Lady Thor out of Natalie Portman. Nothing against her. I reckon she's awesome. But to make her this intimidating, big, strong character, are they going to pad her up to be muscular? Or are they going to have her like a trimmed down Natalie Portman, but with super strength? Which when she tackles like big villains, she's just knocking them around. breaking them like sticks with a little, tiny, like athletic sort of body. Be interesting to see how they do that, how they approach that. Well, that's a good image, isn't it? Doctor Strange knocking Anakin out of his Darth Vader body. Oh, we're back to... Look at that. We're back to where we started. Yeah, this person here who passed away, unfortunately, everyone's posting about. I didn't have... who died? Was it him? Look, I'm sorry if I'm naive to this, but let's go to Rosario Dawson. Yeah, this gentleman here, I think, Michael K. Williams, yeah. He was in the Wire and the Broadway Empire, and I haven't watched any of that, so I don't know him too well, but there's a lot of people spreading a bit of love for him and his family. Yeah. Sad. Black hole. Oh, check this out. Alright guys, I'm going to end this here now. Thank you for watching this far. Give us a like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, head over to my Twitter. Rusty Reactions Twitter feed. Head over there and give us a follow. See, I posted this yesterday. That was my Scout Trooper's head. I've done one of my first videos of the my Lego, putting together the Lego head, and that was the first one I done, and it was on the end when I finished off the head. So you don't get the first stages of the build, but just the last one. Yeah, so head over to my Twitter feed, give us a like, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll be jumping on doing live feeds every now and then, as well as uploading videos. I hope you guys enjoy the content, and I can slowly build a little community on here. So yeah, everyone take care. Thanks for watching again. Be well, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now. Bye.